Well, good morning, boys and girls, kids at heart, everyone who is out there in their homes enjoying the service today. And I brought along my granddaughter Jane so she can represent the children in the group today. So good morning to everybody. It's great to be here. And I want to just say that this is my first time back in the sanctuary since mid-March. And it feels a little different. I was wondering what it would be like, who would be here, what the people would be like, would I remember to do everything, wear my mask, and all the things that you have to remember when something is new and you're just going through it for the first time. So here I am, and I think it's great to be here. I know that some of you have started school this week. So those of you who have started school, you can raise your hands. But some people are starting this week. And Jane is starting this week, right, Jane? So she's going to be heading off on Wednesday. And for those of you who have already been there, you've kind of gone through some of this newness, some of the strangeness of keeping a mask on. Maybe you have like a plastic or some sort of cover around your desk or your teacher. And some of you are at home. Some of you are sitting at your kitchen tables with your computers and you're listening to your teachers and engaging with your friends. But it's not the same, and it's different, and it's a little scary. It's probably a little frightening too, and I think we have to remember that we can think about Jesus helping us to get through this, walking with us, being there with us as we experience all these new things. Now, many years ago, and I mean many years ago, I started school at Susquehanna University. I started college right around this time. And it was new and it was different, and I remember it was kind of scary to meet new people and have to be on my own and figure out things for myself, not have my parents there to answer questions for me or to sort of navigate through what I had to do. And that was a scary time, and it was probably a lot like now when we're sort of facing the unknown. And I was reminded of starting school at Susquehanna because as a graduate of Susquehanna, I'm now called an alum, member of a group called Alumni. I receive this magazine every couple months, and it's called Susquehanna Currents, and it tells me about what the students are doing at Susquehanna. It tells me about what the professors are doing there, the teachers. And it also tells me about what's happening with people like me who graduated from Susquehanna, who's had a baby, who has gotten a promotion for a job, lots of different things. And so I look forward to reading this and keeping up with it. And something caught my eye this time, and I thought it was appropriate for today, talking about new things and talking about starting the year for school and those sorts of things. And it was something that the president of Susquehanna, Dr. Jonathan Green, he's right here, the president, he always writes a note to everyone in this magazine, and he ended it with what he said is his favorite benediction from Chaplain Kirshner, who is sort of the spiritual leader of Susquehanna. He's like the pastor or someone that attends to the spiritual needs of the university. And a benediction is something that's like a blessing that the pastor will give. You've heard Dietmar do that at the end of a church service, at the end of the service as you're going out. And so he shares his favorite benediction from Chaplain Kirshner, and I'd like to share it with you. I hope that's okay with Chaplain Kirshner. But it goes like this, and I'll explain a little bit of it to you just in case you don't understand it. But this is my benediction for you, my blessing for you, if I can be so bold as to do that. Go out into the world in peace. Well, we know what that means. Have courage. We know what that means. Hold fast to what is good. Holding fast means you hold it really tight. Hold fast. Return no one evil for evil. So we know that if someone's mean to you or someone isn't very nice or a little short-tempered, we aren't going to do that. We're going to be nice. Strengthen the faint-hearted. Faint-hearted means someone who is scared. Strengthen them, support them, hold them in your heart. You can't hold their hand, but you can hold them in your heart and try to lift them up that way. Support the weak, help the suffering, honor all people. So I think all of those words are so great. I'm going to say them again, and that will be my ending for you. Go out into the world in peace, have courage, hold fast to what is good, return no one evil for evil, strengthen the faint-hearted, support the weak, help the suffering, honor all people. Amen. Thank you.